This is crazy. Hello, everyone. Waiting for a few people to get on. We're going to get started with these live readings here shortly. I have pinned in the comments how to get on the lives. I'm also posting Zodiac readings as well. I've gotten through Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, and I'll be doing Cancer, Leo, and Virgo tomorrow, or whenever you receive the message. Okay. All right, y'all. We will be reading finance and romance readings tonight. We have a couple decks that I've been working with today. I'll probably just keep those in rotation. I appreciate anyone's viewing, liking, sharing, commenting, and engaging. That's the most fun part of why I even get on here. If I can just be a messenger to one person, I've done enough for the day. Okay, and like I said, if you want to check out my channel, I'll be posting readings weekly for the signs, or I might even just condense it down to elemental. I haven't decided yet, but we're just taking one day at a time, and we're enjoying every moment of this, okay? We'll start out with reading the energy of whoever subscribes, likes the video, comments where they're from, watching from, their zodiac and their name, and engage. I will also be time stamping the videos as well when I go back and do the edits. So you'll be able to go back and watch this video at any time you choose. Isn't that special? Isn't that special? Okay. And I know this is like prime time that people like get on here and get readings. So that's why I was like, well, let me just get on here right now and just kind of just read the energy and see what's going on. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for beautiful collective energies? Anyone that reads messages during whatever time, whatever year, whatever day, whatever month, whatever moment. What messages do you have for the collectives? There we go. Okay, I'm going to read this one. Ooh, the goddess of the moon. What energy is the moon in tonight anyway? Is it in waxing? Let's see. Let's check this moon energy out, y'all. Let's see where the moon is at right now. Last quarter. Oh my gosh. Also, too, if you guys noticed, the moon was so absolutely gorgeous yesterday. It probably is today. It's cloudy here in Texas, but it looked almost like a full moon, even though it wasn't. Everything is about perspective and how you look at things. Gorgeous moon yesterday. Looks very big, looked close to the earth, and it looked like red almost. Like they had this red-orange tint to it. It was so beautiful. So the goddess of the moon energy comes to us today because this is definitely divine feminine energy. And we really have to look at our divine feminine energy right now because the moon and where the planets are all stationed is really masculine. Okay? If you know your natal chart, you know. And this masculine energy can be very logical, very rigid, very physical, very much taking action. And now it's kind of like, whoa, we've done the work, we've done the physical work. Now, how can we do the spiritual and the intuitive work? Okay. Because some of you are just can't make decisions based on logic sometimes, and it's okay to admit that. Right? Door to romance. Some of you are wanting to work on romance. So we will discuss that tonight as well in our collective reading. How do we remove the block to the door to romance? I'm going to go ahead and take that because that's the heart chakra, dealing with Archangel Raphael in the reverse. And this could be just because the distorted female energy with attachment energy at the bottom of the deck is still the storyline. What story are you still telling that doesn't make you look good as a divine feminine? Are you talking about the abuse, the traumas? What are you talking about here? So let's see here. Why do we have door to romance in the reverse? Why is door to romance in the reverse? Okay, there we go. Door's distorted masculine energy. Wow. Distorted masculine energy. Like I said, we're heavy in the masculine energy right now. If you naturally swing on your yin yang into the yin energy and you're more feminine, this masculine energy could be doing a little doozy on you. It could have women initiating and chasing, that type of energy. Okay, fourth chakra. Why is that card in the reverse? Why is that card in the reverse, Spirit? What are we working through with the Archangel Raphael? Okay, there we go. Boundaries. I just did a reading for, I think it was for Geminis. I think they're the ones working through boundaries this week, okay? Woo, that's toughy. That's a toughie when you're working with boundaries, working through them and trying to have not only just have your boundaries, but also respect other people's boundaries, right? We want to protect other people's boundaries, not just our own. We want to respect theirs as well. Okay. Aw. How can we respect other people's boundaries if we don't respect our own? And how can we respect our own if we don't respect other people's? Okay. I just want to see where I'm at. I want to see myself. I want to see myself. There we go. Yes. Anyway, 11/11 just passed. Go ahead and make that wish. Maybe it's the wish to just understand and know your boundaries as well. Okay. Oh, subscribers only mode. Oh, that's why. Oh, only channel subscribers can send messages. Oh, got you. That's what that do. I'm just experimenting, y'all, and just seeing like how all this works. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge your girl. Don't be judging me. Don't be judging me. Okay. Okay, so I'm just looking at the delay and seeing what we're working with. I like this. Okay, this looks good. Yes, all right. I'll be cutting some of this out. Oh, yes, and then you can see in the description how to get on the channel, to join the list, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment your name, zodiac sign, where you're watching from, wait your turn, and engage with the reader. That is so nice. Go ahead, YouTube. I like this. Okay. We're getting it, people. All right, y'all. Yeah, let's finish into these readings. Okay. We're talking about the distorted masculine energy, and that's what's blocking us getting into this door of romance. This door is shut because this masculine energy is really just kind of taking over. 33, threes, twos, ones, 1, 2, 3s could be your numbers. Okay. But the divine masculine energy is distorted right now. What does that mean? What does it mean to be distorted? Glad you asked. We're going to read. What does distorted male mean? It says, be aware of where the distorted masculine may be showing up in your life. Let it go with love and live a fully blessed life in the now. And I saw the attachment card when I was shuffling the deck. I saw it. Okay. And this is here for any of you. It's characterized by the unwillingness to trust, tending to ignore emotions and intuition and wanting proof of everything and insisting on a logical or rational approach. And it's part of the mode where we all grew up with, where the greater or lesser extent, this old paradigm is now becoming obsolete. Okay. Can't work from the space no more. Not you can, you just ain't gonna get no results. And it says, at first, we may still believe that the distorted masculine owns and runs this world, but if we look closer, we can see that his refusal to acknowledge and support the divine feminine is causing him to wither and die. In the reverse. We all have created the society we live in today, irrespective of our gender. How long the distorted masculine continues to exert his power is up to each and every one of us. We all have power, okay? This distorted masculine loves bureaucracy, power for the sake of it, and separatedness rather than togetherness. He tends to work with a win-lose dynamic where there can only be one winner and one prize, taking advantage of and taking whatever is available as seen as business as usual in this mode. So naturally, we see a lot of distorted masculines in the corporate environment, right? And the damage is done in the forests and the oceans, because who cares? No one's caring about 20 years, 30 years from now. Everybody's only worried about now, okay? And it's attempting to fill the helplessness of the face of such as an intense force, but this dragon has a soft underbelly, because without the feminine forces to feed him, he cannot survive. So you may draw on this card today because the distorted male masculine is still influencing your life. Damn, that's why that door to romance is in the reverse. Because don't nobody want to be romancing with this distorted masculine. Unless you're distorted female and you don't know where your self-worth lies. And then you are going to deal with this person. That's why Spirit is saying you need to learn boundaries with your heart. Okay? Because you have the heart chakra, Archangel Raphael card in the reverse. So, do you live by your clock and your diary, pushing everything aside until work is done? Or do you ignore your intuition and the messages from your body urging you to relax and to rest? Are you too afraid to feel your emotions for fear of being overwhelmed or appearing weak? Okay. So your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that now is the time to bring this imbalance to your conscious awareness. Acknowledge it, bless it for what it has taught you, and let it go. Let it go. Music may also be helpful, especially if you are that distorted masculine energy. Music may help you. Maybe you need to listen to some 435 frequency, that heart frequency as well. It's time to live in love and be present without the influence of this distorted masculine. That's why we have this goddess of the female energy. So where are you at today? Where are you at in this reading? Where are you at? I'll let you comment and let me know. Where are you at? Are you in your feminine energy? Are you in your masculine energy? Which one are you in? Okay. Comment below. Are you in your masculine energy tonight? Or are you in your feminine energy? Again, it doesn't matter if you have male or female body parts. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about your masculine and your feminine energy. Where is your energy tonight? Okay. Now I feel balanced. I feel pretty balanced. You know, I'm aware that my energy swung over into the yin energy, right? Just because the planets are, bigger than me, and they are powerful, and they're impacting me. So I see, when I look up my chart, that my energy is more in the masculine energy. So am I being too logical? Am I having this win-loss, one winner, one prize mindset? Where can us feminines, because this is dealing with the divine goddess of the moon energy, where are we at with learning where we're distorted. Where's our distorted masculine energy? Where do we not have boundaries? Where did we have boundaries with our heart, but we ignored them or we betrayed them? I'm just asking questions. Comment below. Let me know. Sexuality in the reverse as well. This could really be blocking that flow. Could be blocking your abundances too. A lot of ones, a lot of twos are showing up in the reading. Okay. I went to the dentist this week, just last week. And, they do the little gum thing, and they say if you want to hear 3s and 4s, you don't want to hear 1s and 2s. 1s and 2s mean you got a lot of work to do. 1s mean that you might have some gingivitis, or that your tooth is deteriorating, your gums are deteriorating, right? So you might be hearing 1s and 2s. You don't want to hear 1s and 2s. My gums were actually doing good, so I had a lot of 3s and 4s. But somewhere is telling you that you're hearing these 1s and 2s, and that could be a flag over here trying to flag a flag on the play, saying, are you in your divine masculine energy where you're abundant? Or are you in your distorted masculine energy where you're feeling this lack of forgiveness, lack of play, lack of intuition, lack of worthiness, okay? Lack of boundaries. And that's why we have this card with the 4th chakra, where we may be feeling a little blocked. We're not able to express ourselves in a loving way to others because we're not able to look in the mirror and express love to ourselves. So where can we do work on that? Where can we get out of this distorted masculine energy? Because right now, that's what the planets being in masculine energies is trying to teach us. What also music are we listening to? Are we listening to energy that honors the divine feminine? Are we listening to the trap music that disrespects the divine feminine? This door to romance, it's not always a door that's closed. It's not always a door that's open. It just right now is blocked. So if this part of the message resonated with you, let me know in the comments how that made you feel. Do you see where you're playing a role? What role you're playing in this story right here? Attachment issue. What attachment issue do you have with a specific person that's not giving you the reciprocity or the respect? And where are you letting this person disrespect you as well? Okay. Next, I will read for the divine feminines at 1818. Let's see here. At 1830, we're reading for the divine feminine energies. This could be just if you resonate with the divine feminine right now, or if you want to resonate with the divine feminine, or if you're cross-watching. Where is the divine feminine energy at right now, Spirit? Where are we at right now? I know it's kind of late. I know people got to get to work. And here I am up doing readings. Okay. Look. Divine feminine. Man holding a heart. What's up with the yin yang? Ooh. Divine feminine, what is going on? Broken heart, all tied up. Someone could still be getting tied, is still feeling tied up about a broken heart. Could have been that twin flame, that soulmate person, that man holding the horse, right? Ooh-wee. This person was holding a heart. 22, 23, and 9. 22, 23, and 9. But this person was holding a heart. This definitely had you all tied up. The divine feminine maybe just kind of trying to do some cord cutting exercises, routines, rituals to heal from this broken heart and to release herself from the old identity or just the connection with someone that broke her heart. But when we see the broken heart card, it can mean that there is healing on its way. You are feeling that balance, especially if you were showing up as the distorted male energy yourself. And but now you're kind of like wondering, because if you look at this card, it looks like, if you look at it quick, it's like, yes, it's a guy, right? Yes, it's a guy, but he's got this hair. So it's like he's almost balanced with his masculine and feminine energy. He's got hearts. He's not afraid to show his masculine and his feminine energy. He's not afraid to look you in the eyes and tell you how he feels. And this could be the divine feminine energy. She feels that way about herself. Therefore, someone will do the same respect for her. They will not be afraid to show themselves and love who they feel and what they feel. Okay. But I love this yin yang energy because that usually lets me know that this is someone that definitely could be a soulmate to you, that is wanting to now, after some time because they say time heals wounds. Now you have the strength card. Could be dealing with Leo energy or summer energy as well, because we are in summertime. Everything you've experienced has made you strong and courageous. So this heartbreak was necessary. This heartbreak was what you needed so that you could actually really learn to appreciate and honor a healthy partner, someone that actually can be vulnerable with you because you know how to be vulnerable with them. Ever dated someone and they really haven't had any life experiences? They just don't have any depth to them. They don't have any stories. They don't have anything to compare the love that you give them to. And it kind of can be taken for granted. So this is saying, look, with the maturity card, you want someone that's had a sense of maturity. They've had their heart broken in the past. They're not really excited or in a rush to go and break your heart because they've had theirs broke. So this is definitely someone that's healed from their own just life. Life was lifing for you divine feminines. Okay. Yes, but you have the hero and the fellowship card. So I do feel like there could be someone that you might end up, this could be a masculine energy. He could be moving towards you to fellowship with you. Maybe this is somebody that wants to take a risk on a new endeavor or a business partnership with you. This could also be romance. Okay. But there is this hero, the call, and time flies. This could be someone from your past that's now calling and saying, hey, do you remember? And you're like, whoa, yeah, I remember when you talked. Yeah, this feels like yeah. And it could be the opportunity that you're waiting for. And it's finally here. So some of you guys, I read for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini earlier, and I think one of them had the card about patience. Like that was what Aries was dealing with, was patience, being impatient. Well, I feel like time is going to fly, and then now you're going to be in this healthy call to a new relationship. Divine feminines. I love this for y'all. I really do. I'm a divine feminine. I'm kind of like leaning in my masculine energy right now. So I'm kind of curious to see what the divine masculine energy is going to say. So let's do this. Let's take that approach, and then we may come back to the divine feminine, because I do know that I do have an even watch of masculine and feminine energies on my channel, but I'm kind of curious to see what the divine masculine energy is talking about, only because my yin is stronger than my yang is stronger than my yin right now. Spirit, what messages do you have for our divine masculine energies? I'm going to start the divine masculine energy, DF, DM at 24:45. Okay. Let's see here. What messages do you have? for our divine masculines. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. What is the divine masculine working through? What is that? Door to romance. Look at, I'm telling you. Woo, someone is about to speak. Someone is about to speak how they feel their truth. This is the divine masculine energy. The divine masculine energy has been doing the work. Victory at the bottom of the deck. The masculine has been doing the work. Kudos to the divine masculines for doing the work, speaking their truth, even if it means their voice shakes and shakes. The divine masculine have been doing the work. They're ready to speak up about this, how they're feeling, this romance. 33, 39 are your numbers. Healer of the ages. They have went through this dark night of the soul. They're coming out of hermit mode, the divine masculines, and they are ready. They're ready to come out of the oven. They've been baking. Hopefully not baking. Look, 2 of staff energy for the divine. Oh, yes. After apathy, out of this, just not seeing what they finally wanted. Now they are making choices with the 2 of staffs, and they're making actionable choices. They are finally coming out of the space of apathy, discontentment, and now they know what they want. I like this 2 staffs with the healer of the ages because we know that staffs represent fire, and you see he's working with fire energy in his hands. To me, this is saying that the masculine is balanced. They understand their power. They are very well ready to take action, and really make moves in the collective. Kudos to the masculine energies if this is resonating with you. I see a lot of fire and water in the reading. But yeah, they're ready. 7 of coins. They're juggling a lot. They're juggling their finances. They're juggling romance. They're juggling family. They're juggling having fun and entertaining things. But they're getting it done. They're taking it on. Some of y'all's divine masculines may need a back or a shoulder rub. Maybe they've been feeling very tense. Divine feminines, if that's something you want to do as a way to just, reward your masculine for the work that they're doing, because you need to always reward, especially you want to reward good behavior with the 6 of coins. You want to give and you want to receive. Take something off the back. You go from a 6 to a 7 or a 7 to a 6. You're taking a little bit of stuff off their backs, their shoulders with the 6 of coins, making them feel that you care and that you are supporting them, divine feminines. Okay. The Sun card, happiest card in the deck, whether it's up or down, it don't matter. This is it. This is a really good energy for the divine masculine energies, if that's how you resonate with the Fool card. What we got? 2 swords and the Chariot. Yes, this lets me know that this is current energy that we're working through right now. Deciding to finally make decisions, finally just take action to claim a side, saying, okay, I'm going to support this person. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to make an investment in you because I see that you have healed. I see that you are actually coming correct to this relationship with speaking how you feel. And I want to reward that good behavior. I want to reward you. Look, you got the Fool, you got the Sun and the Moon. You have it all. Pisces, Leo, Cancer energy showing up. This is good. This is good for the divine masculine. Divine masculines may also be asking divine feminines out on a date this week. I wouldn't be surprised as that, because their load is going to be a little bit lighter. They're going to want to reward you back for the gesture and the support that you've given them, divine feminines. And some of them maybe wanting to make an offer with the Ace of Cups towards a specific divine feminine. Okay, because you have the door of romance. So I do feel strongly that Ace of Cups energy is going to be what the divine masculine energy is going to want to come to you with this week. Okay, so if this is not for you, don't take it. But if it resonates, please let me know. If someone this week comes and wants to take you out on a date or wants to have a long conversation with you, wants to ask you questions about getting to know you, may ask you what your plans are. But some of you may also be getting engaged. Well, this is the summertime. This is when weddings happen, but this is also too a time where people may get engaged and may start taking that first trip together. So I see a lot of beautiful energy with this romance. Romance is in the air. Love is in the air for the divine masculine energies that have done the work, that have done the healing, that are now actually ready to come out of this hermit mode and speak their truth. And their truth is love. They're in this loving energy. You got that loving feeling. I love it. Divine masculine energy. What messages do we have for our divine masculines? Spirit, what messages do we have for our divine masculines? Ooh, soulmates. Grrr, transformation. Like I said, divine masculine has done the work. Done the work. Females. Divine female, we got work to do this week. Masculines, y'all looking good. Y'all looking real good this week. Okay? If you are resonating as your divine masculine energy this week, you're looking good. You've done the work. You have freed yourself from certain cycles. Some of you guys got a new car. Some of you guys have upgraded your vehicle. You didn't got some things fixed on it. You're looking good, divine masculines. You really are. Really are. You done the work. You done the healing. Now, you got 2 33s. Door to romance and soulmates. Oh my goodness. I didn't notice those two worked like that. But I love that you have the 33s. 33. So that could resonate for you as well. If you start seeing those, then start looking around and you might be seeing your soulmate. Like, hey, you know what? I looked at the calendar. I looked at this license plate and I saw 33, 333. And then all of a sudden I looked up and I saw you and happily ever after. I'm not saying that, but it could be, right? It could be. Anything is possible, y'all. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but this was a live divine feminine, divine masculine reading. Do your homework, and I'll see you next week.